going on, everybody, and welcome to part 9 of my playthrough for Pokemon Blue. In the last episode, we got to the SS Anne, fought our way through just loads of trainers, just kicking everyone out of the way. Had a battle with our rival, went much smoother this time thanks to my new and improved team. What am I thinking? You can see them right on the sidebars. That's a pretty good lineup, you gotta admit now. In the beginning, you probably had your doubts, like, oh, this team will never shape up. How's it looking now? Looking pretty good, isn't it? And we also got the HM, our first HM, Cut, which I didn't really get into explaining last time. HMs. HMs are, they're like the TMs we got before, only they're infinite. Like, I can teach them infinite number of times, it'll never be used up. But once a Pokemon has learned it, and not, mind you, every Pokemon can learn a certain HM, once it is learned, it cannot be deleted. They fixed it in later games, but it cannot be deleted, no way, no how. So once you teach it to a Pokemon, you better be pretty sure it's a move you want them to learn. Because more often than not, it's a move that isn't particularly powerful and is only useful to get you through parts of the game like this. Now, if I go to Pokemon, go to my slave, Cut, and the tree is gone. Woo, yeah! Some of the HMs are more clever than others, but, you know. But before we go to the gym, there's some side quest we gotta do. A side quest. Sounds like we're playing an adventure game, and, well, we kind of are. It's sort of an RPG adventure, isn't it? Yeah, kind of. But remember Diglett's Cave? Yeah, there's actually a point to this. Now, this isn't technically required because the HM we get from doing this isn't really required. I'm just going to throw up a Repel, which I don't think I've shown off yet. Repels will keep Pokemon off of you. Like, I won't come into random encounters now, as long as my Pokemon out in front is higher than the Pokemon I might run into. And I have Nidoran out in front, so I'm not going to have that problem. Well, at least I don't think I will. The only thing I could possibly run into higher level than her is a Dugtrio, but it's pretty rare. It's like a 5% chance. So, oh, look where we are. Look familiar? Ah, yep. Just so we can have some nostalgia here for a second. Since we've got some time, this is going to be a shorter side episode compared to last one, where I don't know how long that's going to drag out. And you can tell how long normal repels wear off. Last, yes. Yeah, oh, I thought this said Pewter City, but I made that mistake twice. Same LP, too. Pewter City, yep, and because we scrolled off the screen, the tree's back. The tree that we can't just jump over? Right. Anyway, so how's this LP been going? I don't know if I thought it's been pretty successful. I've had a lot of people liking it, commenting on it. Because, right, who doesn't love Pokemon? In here, I think, wait, hold on. If a Pokemon is fainted, you can still moves like Cut. Yeah. That's so you can't get caught in some, like if you got caught somewhere and you couldn't use the HM move because the Pokemon fainted, that would suck. I'm looking for an app, or want to trade one for Mr. Mime? No. Because, actually, Mr. Mime is probably one of the only other psychic types that can rival Alakazam. But we're already going with Alakazam, and I don't really want a Mr. Mime. Kind of a weird design for Pokemon, in my opinion. That's just me, though. I didn't say every Pokemon was perfect. So yeah, actually, my friend Chocolate Milk, I got up to her point in her playthrough where she was here. She didn't know where to get Flash, and for the sake of an LP, Flash is something you really want. I don't need it on a regular base, but to make the LP go smooth, you want HM05 containing Flash that you can get from this aid. So technically, if you're going to play by the game this way to get all the HM moves, like if you need them, you need to catch at least 10 kinds of Pokemon, which isn't hard if you just catch a few. You can see I've caught 14, which is probably all I'll ever catch in this game. Here you go, HM05, which contains Flash. It's very off the beaten path, and technically it's not required because you don't need it to get through. What it does is it lights up dark caves. But there are a couple tricks to getting around that. You could do the pause and resume trick where it kind of flashes up the screen for a second, you can see where you're going. And some people are just so good they don't need the HM to navigate dark caves. It's really not impossible to see, but for the sake of an LP, I hate watching like Let's Plays or anything, like when I watch, I don't know, anyone who records something and it's just too dark and you really can't tell what's going on most of the time. It's just not really enjoyable. So, I like to think that I'm not the best, but put a little bit more effort into it than some people do. I consider these things before I go through, trying to think about how will this be entertaining, and also, there may be a lack of my videos at times, and I just don't always feel up to snuff. If I don't feel like I can express what I want to say and get out there what I want to say and do well enough, then I kind of feel like I'm wasting your time, and I'm also not doing justice to my LP. And I always want to do justice to my playthroughs. So that's just me. That's just my personal views. Now that we have Flash, Paris, who we've been carrying around for so long, is actually coming into use. And we can now teach it Flash too. It's, what? Paris, I know you can learn Flash. Oh. In past games, I've taught it to Kadabra, but we're gonna find another Pokemon to learn Flash in between now and the next video, trust me. Repel's effect wore off. Yeah. I was so sure Paris could learn Flash. Well, if nothing else, it can learn Cut, which can be used inside a battle, but it's not something I recommend. There are better HM moves that can be used inside a battle later. Alright, now this gym is something else. The trick to this gym is, see, there's a door. None of these trainers are required, but there's a door over there. It won't open until you get both the switches. Now, I'm pretty sure it's randomized where the switch is, but once you find the first switch, the next switch is, I think, adjacent to it. I'm almost positive. I'm not sure, but I think. Ugh, we couldn't just get lucky and have the switch nearby, right? Let's see. Nope. I'm probably going to end up just cutting to when I get it. I was going to have a little bit of fun here. I don't know, some people like to watch people fail. But it looks like we're going to fail pretty hard. Nope, only trash. Yeah, this puzzle is one of the most annoying gyms. Hey, there's a switch. Okay, I'm pretty sure that means... Now, if I'm not completely mistaken, the one next to it should be good, right? Oh, and then it resets. That's the problem here. Alright, so if I find a pattern or rhyme, I'll let you guys know. Until then, I'm just going to be cutting till I get that godforsaken door open. See you in a second. Okay, we finally got it. I don't know if there's really a pattern to this. I tried it a few times off screen, and I just picked this one and then picked the one right above it, and I got it. So, luck of the draw? Probably. Now, I got into one fight, which kind of left Nidorina a little at a disadvantage, but I don't think we'll need her. If it wasn't made clear, this is an electric-type gym. I just can't imagine if you didn't know that. Hey, kid! What do you think you're doing here? You won't live long in combat, that's for sure. I tell you, kid, electric Pokemon saved me during the war. The war? Isn't this Pokemon? The world of happy friends and Pokemon? War? When did this happen? They zap my enemies into paralyzation. Isn't that illegal? The same as I'll do to you. I can't mimic Lieutenant Surge's voice from the... I'm not good at voices. I'm not a voice actor. Like I said before, it's surprising I do playthroughs with commentary because I'm not a voice actor. Lieutenant Surge wants to fight. Weird sprite, dude. Yeah, Lieutenant Surge, not as difficult as a gym leader. I mean, after the SSN, you've had a lot of battles if you, like I said, to fight them. Plus, my starter is finally starting to shine a little bit. He's not, at very least, he doesn't have an advantage here, but he's not weak. Yeah. I think he's got a Voltorb, a Pikachu, and a Raichu. Now, his Voltorb and his Pikachu, if he does have a Pikachu, that is, aren't really much of a problem. Weaker electric types. Fast, but weaker. The Raichu, don't underestimate it. I have before. And in this fight, I'm not going to underestimate it. And unfortunately, Gyarados, our new tank, is going to be unable to help because he's water and has quad weakness to electric type. And I was right. He had a Pikachu. Man, I'm good. So Gyarados really can't help in this fight. But I think Charmeleon can probably blow through the first two and do a lot of damage to Raichu. I can't remember what level Raichu is, but I'm fairly certain it's high. Come on, Ember. Come on. Yes, okay. No worries here. Plus we got Kadabra as a backup who isn't exactly useless anymore. Raichu. Now, if you didn't get if you did get a Pikachu back in Viridian Forest? Viridian, yeah. Raichu is a really good Pokemon. Oh, it's weaker than me. Alright, Ember again. Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt is kind of like Bubble Beam in the sense that it's a really strong typed attack. And oh god, it did more than I thought it would. And Charmeleon doesn't get one of those. It's annoying. He doesn't have any particular fire type better than Ember for a long time. Eventually he'll learn Fire Blast, but that's a long time away right now. Oh, alright. I'm going to switch out to Kadabra. This could be a little risky for me. What I'm going to do is use a Super Potion. Well, yeah, all we got is a Super Potion. We use Super Potion on Nidorina, because I'm really actually going to rely on Nidorina here. Oh, and he would use X-Speed, so I guess I was wrong in saying Koga and Misty were the only two gym leaders who use stuff like that. But he won't use a potion, so let's do Confusion. Okay. Whew. Come on. Big money? Oh, not much. Let's do Dig now. Because I think... Oh no, I'm not faster. Well, I can Dig. I'll miss his next attack, which was Thunder Shock. Sweet. See, that's where it gets useful. And... Oh! Critical hit! Kadabra! Looking good. Alright. Who needs Mr. Mime? Level 22. Haha. Roman defeated Lieutenant Surge. What? You're the real deal, kid. Fine then. Take the Thunder Badge. There you go. And I get a lot of money for winning. And we acquired the Thunder Badge. Cranks up your Pokemon speed. That's something I didn't mention earlier. Some badges, maybe all of them, do have secondary effects, like now my Pokemon are going to be faster. It also lets Pokemon learn Fly. Okay, some of them are for levels, and some of them, like that, increase speed, and now we can use Fly, which is also an unrequired HM move. We got 24, which contains Thunderbolt. Later on, actually, I wonder if Kadabra could learn that. Let's find out that right now. I'm not sure. I don't plan on getting any electric types. Sorry to disappoint anyone who was looking for some electric types in my team, but I have no plans to get electric. And actually, wow, I didn't think Nidorina would be able to learn that. We're going to teach that to her. Because Nidorina is going to be like my variety Pokemon, since I don't have a whole lot of typing on my team. That's why I like Nidorina so much. Later, Nidoqueen, because she can learn like Poison, Grass, Fighting, Fire. She can learn a lot of different moves. It's kind of cool. That's what I like about that family. I think we'll drop... I don't want to drop Poison because it's one of her better abilities, and we're going to be getting into some enemies sooner or later that are weak to Poison. Since she is a Poison type, it'll help. We're going to drop Tail Whip for now. Eventually we'll probably drop Thunder Shock, but... Oh, it's Thunderbolt. Oh, that's even better. Awesome. So now she has a wider variety. Water, Lightning, Poison, and Normal. Awesome. And I only have to fight one of these trainers, so you really can... You only have to fight one of them, and you could probably get your way out of here. And now we gotta use Cut again. Ugh. Paris, help me out, buddy. Alright, so we are pretty much done with Vermilion City. It took a little longer than I thought it would, but hey, it could be worse, right? And like I said, this might actually not turn out to be such a short episode. I didn't think that... Well, that fight went okay. I thought it went okay. What do you think? Come on. Surely you've lost against Lieutenant Surge once, be honest. I mean, if you're not coming in there ready for his Raichu, and you're using, like, Squirtle as your starter and have water Pokemon, yeah, you're at a little bit of a disadvantage. Okay. Done with Vermilion City. Woohoo! Alright. So I think that's going to be enough for this episode. I think this will be a good place to wrap it off. When I meet you guys again, I'll probably meet you back in Cerulean City. And I guess I lied. We are going back there again, but only for a brief moment. So yeah, I thank you guys for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please let me know. And until next time, later.